Everyone. I am your host, Arthur Schaefer, and I'm back again with another wonderful guest that's going to be joining us shortly. We have Dr. Eveangel Savage, who is located out in Greensville, North Carolina. And without further ado, let's bring her out. Dr. Savage, how are you doing today?
All is well here in Greenville, North Carolina. I cannot complain. We are in amidst an amazing celebration of community, so every day is a good day.
Awesome. So, why don't you tell our audience a little bit about yourself and what it is that you do?
Sure. My name is Dr. Eve, and I liken myself, number one, as a child of God, two, as a someone who is walking in a purpose-driven life to build healthier communities, whether that community is within individuals, with families, whether that's in community and organizations or states and nations. And that work consists of helping individuals to thrive, develop their inner strength for healing and resilience. We realize that we are not able to really build healthier communities without first addressing our own healing. And so that is the work that I am purposed to do, and I've been doing that for the last 30 years, resolving problems, pretty much as a community organizer and an activist for our culture.
Mm. And can you tell us a little bit about the background of the business and yourself?
Sure. I started an organization back in 2001 called Youth Today Community Resource Center, and that's where my work actually began in the nonprofit industry, addressing, taking a community that was devastated from Hurricane Floyd to developing it after we lost our neighborhoods, homes, and so much more to that disaster, flood. And so my work has pretty much been centered around that for quite a while, since 2001. And what we realized, even in the nonprofit industry of help, is that we also have to create opportunities for sustainability when you're dealing. Nonprofit is not to say we don't profit, our communities profit, but we have to also be able to measure the work that we do and opportunities to scale and sustain. And in towards that end, Audacity Group Social Enterprise was birthed as an enterprise where all of society benefits. And to that end, we literally help individuals to grow in their collective, in a collective space where they are looking and building upon their strengths to thrive economically. And so that's the history of the entities themselves. And there are just a myriad of arms to this thing. You know, we don't box ourselves in. One of the things that I am a big proponent of is assuring that we are a lifestyle. Individuals, we ourselves are a lifestyle. We are the business. We are have many arms. Like, for example, I am an author. I'm a best-selling author. I'm a speaker. I'm an instructor. I am a developer. I'm a team leader. You know, we develop in a way that we can continue to grow in our professional strengths. And so that's what Audacity is all about, really honing in on our individual strengths to grow within our respective areas and for individuals to see themselves within the mission, vision, and values of the organizations that they work with.
Hmm. And how has COVID affected your ability to connect and help others?
Well, for me, sir, that's not been a difficult task. As a scholar in the field of online social support, I have been studying the use of technology in practice for a very long time. Since the advent of the internet back in 1991, been really utilizing the space. But as a scholar, began looking into that over the last 10, 15 years of where we were going, how we moved from the box computer to everything to laptops, and then to mobile phones, from email to chats, and then to support groups online. So I saw what was happening in the sphere of the internet, and became very curious. And my inquiry was, how are we using it, and does it work? And so for me, it's been incredibly a sense of ease to access. Although, we miss, as an organizer, we miss being on the ground and being in community and moving about throughout the nation, throughout the globe, in fact, to do our work. It's incredibly simplistic to be able to pivot to the internet, and for some, of course, there was a learning curve. And so part of my work has been teaching individuals to do that as well, to pivot from the brick and mortar space, and how to, redesign what work looks like for them in a space where the playing field is now leveled. So in answer to your question, COVID's been incredibly hard health-wise for a lot of people. But in terms of what the work that I do, I'm grateful. I'm grateful for the inclination to have that as a part of my scholarly arsenal.
Mm. And unfortunately, we're kind of running out of time here, but how can my audience get in touch with you and the services that you provide?
Absolutely. I am Dr. Eveangel Savage on most platforms, Instagram, Facebook. Connect with us on I Am We Community on Facebook, and I have a website at www.dreveangelsavage.com. Again, that's www.dreveangelsavage.com. And you can find me on LinkedIn. I'm on most spaces.
All right. Thank you once again for coming on and having this conversation with us.
Yes, and thank you for having me. It's always a pleasure to share our work with the community, and I hope all is well. Sending peace, grace, and love to all of the community. God bless you, and God bless America.
All right. Thank you. And for everyone else, like I said, stay tuned. We'll be right back after these messages.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to